Ayy, so amazing. You see how they playing? LiveWire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is LiveWire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? All right, I'm about to drop a little something for y'all. But to all the YouTubers out there, the content creators, I say what's up. Now, there's been rumors about where Shannon Sharpe could potentially go. Now, I was listening to Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV and to Raw for Sports. Now, there was rumors about ESPN doing some cutbacks, especially with some of their shows. We know that Max Kellerman's show is being taken over by Pat McAfee because he left FanDuel TV and signed a deal with ESPN. Just recently, ESPN just nicked the I think it's the KJW morning show with Keyshawn, Jay Will, and Max Kellerman. Now, apparently, for what I have heard today on the Dan Patrick show, either Dan Patrick or Two Pros or Couple Joe, one of them shows that Max Kellerman won't be necessarily gone from ESPN. So they probably will find something for Max Kellerman because he is an intricate part, because he is a boxing analyst. He's deep in the boxing, so they still want to have somebody to bring some of that. But I think Jay will be going off on his own, doing some other things, probably create a podcast or leave ESPN completely and start something totally different. But say that to say this is that opens the door for Shannon Sharpe. Now, we know Shannon Sharpe has been going from Undisputed for about over a week or two. But now there's a development take to that. And I just found out by watching somebody else's video and then look up the information. Well, according to Aaron Wash of Twitter, 2 days ago, that Shannon Sharpe is in early talks with FanDuel TV after the Undisputed exit. Shannon Sharpe is weighing his options as he explores deals with several suitors following his exit with FS1 Undisputed along with Skip Bayless. Among the report suitors is FanDuel TV, with whom Sharpe is in early talks with, according to Michael McCartney of the Front Office Sports. Sharpe reached a buyout agreement with Fox Sports early in the month and to leave Undisputed after the NBA Finals. He had hosted the show along with Skip Bayless for 7 years since 2016. People close to Sharpe say he didn't want to be the show's unquestioned leader, but wanted to be an equal with Bayless in the program topic selection, and which is for the truth. And if you think about it, this is what Shannon Sharpe really wants. He wants to have some creative say. You've been with this man for 7 years. Why not allow him? I mean, you got to think, most of the topics that they pick is either the Dallas Cowboys, Tom Brady, which I love Tom Brady, but he don't play no more, LeBron James, the Lakers. It's the same topics. Unless it's something tragedy or something happens, then they touch on it. But it's the same boring topics all the time. And I just don't be wanting it. I mean, it gets boring. There's other things to talk about in sports instead of just the main topic, because it drives the algorithm and people want to hear about. I don't want to hear about the Cowboys all the time. I don't want to hear about the Lakers all the time. Tom Brady's gone. I don't want to hear about him all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but Shannon probably wanted to do more, touch on some other deeper subjects where it would help draw your audience in. But talking about the same thing, it turns off. Undisputed used to bring certain guests on there to sit at the panel with them to talk. They don't even do that no more. I mean, they used to have Chris Broussard. They used to have Ray Lewis. They had the first few years, They used to do all of that. Then they got away from it, and it just, Jenny Taft left, and first it started off with Joy Taylor, then Jenny Taft, and Jenny and Skip got into it. So it was a hot mess over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but nonetheless, that I think whoever Shannon go to will get him. I think FanDuel will pay him more because Pat McAfee, he an ex-football player. He had a 4-year $120 million deal. I mean, I'm sure Shannon could get a little bit more or equal the amount of that. I think Shannon should go to FanDuel where he could have his own creative ideas and he could say what he wants instead of being tapered down at ESPN, because ESPN is so woke that you just don't want to hear that same monotonous stuff over and over and over again. And they starting to get boring too. Because me personally, that Mad Dog on there, he's trash. He's about the same age as Skip. Him and Skip need to be on the same show together, to be honest with you. So, but also with the 2023 NFL season around the corner, Sharpe, a Pro Football Hall of Fame and 3-time Super Bowl champion, will likely come to agreement on a new deal in the near future. Shannon doesn't want to sit out of the football season. One source told Front Office Sports, it's his bread and butter. Exactly. And if you pair him with FanDuel, he could market FanDuel. He could get promos. He could get so much. FanDuel will benefit they will benefit by having one football player leave. And then you got to think about it. Pat McAfee has a great personality. Guess what? Shannon has just a bigger personality, and he could do just a lot more. He could probably bring guests on. He could talk about so many different things on it. Honestly, to be honest with you, I definitely will tune into that. As Shannon lands with FanDuel, I'm going to be locked into it because that'll give me another outlet. Because Shannon, he's been deep in the trenches in the game for a long time, and he knows, and he could talk about stuff that he feel comfortable they're gonna allow him to talk about. And then he have, but it says if Shannon joins FanDuel TV, he'll join a growing list of big name sports contributors for the company, including the NFL Network host Kay Adams, NBA insider Shams Sharamna from the NBA, who also works for the Athletic and the Stadium, and former ESPN anchor Michelle Beal. Wow, that would be good. With FanDuel set to lose Pat McAfee's show to ESPN this fall, Shannon Sharpe will be a huge get for the company. That's what I said, a huge get. It will benefit FanDuel a whole lot. And guess what? If Shannon lands over there, guess what? Shannon could bring some other people there. Say, hey, come to FanDuel, come to FanDuel. He could hype FanDuel TV up to where they could, FS1 won't be, they'll be obsolete. You know what I'm saying? So, however, Stephen has expressed interest of having Sharpe on First Take. And McAfee said earlier this month that he would love to have Sharpe join the wide world sports leader of sports. Lucky it doesn't seem like sports fans will have to wait too long for Sharpe to make his decision, with the former NFL tweeting money that he'll be back on TV soon. Honestly, me personally, I rather Shannon to go to FanDuel TV. I don't want to go. I don't want him to go to ESPN. Me personally, I just don't. I don't want him to go to ESPN. I want him to go to FanDuel TV so you can see him in another outer layer. You know what I'm saying? Another outer layer. Not from FS1 to ESPN, and then things don't work out, then he's stuck. Go to somewhere that you can have a bigger broad, you could have just as much as creative control, and then you could people will garner to you and probably join you. You know what I'm saying? Just like how not Jim Jackson, but Steven Jackson and all of them went to Showtime Sports. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, FanDuel, you think about it. Shannon could promote them during football season and everything like that. I mean, to me, I think that would be huge. But y'all tell me what you think. Do you think it would be a good move for Shannon to go to FanDuel TV or ESPN? I would drop a poll so y'all can vote on that too. But until then, it's the NBA draft. I gotta run, guys. Holla at you. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. It's your boy, LiveWire Sports and Entertainment. Let's get it, baby.